Hello and welcome to another week. Videos a bit sparse this last while, not much happening really, just brewing and not brewing. But we've got a little job on that I said I was going to do, and I've got to another stage of it. As you can see, just drinking coffee. Sunday. Yes, Sunday. Just show you where I'm at. Picked this board up from work. Given it a sand and a bit of a distress. So basically I've locked the corners off, made it look like it's got a crack, sanded it, planed it. It's smooth but it's rough, as you can see. Did the same this end. Distressed it a little bit. Should be a camera here. You can see the camera. So that's going to go on the ceiling. Oh, it's a light, by the way, if you didn't guess. I was talking about this a while ago. So that's going to be the ceiling. Going to have the pendant coming down from here with 3 light pendants on it. And the chains coming from this to support the framework, which is this lot. So I finally now have enough of these. So got some more timber and cut them to the required length. Just smooth them up. I don't think I'm going to distress these as much, but so basically we're going to build a frame, so these are going to go either on the side like that, probably will do, like a rectangle, and then it's going to go like that, and then we're going to have one going like that, or it may go like that, probably like that, we'll see, not sure. Is that going to stand? No. One there and then one running that way in between. So I may have made it too wide, but who cares? It's not perfect. And then in this void, all the way around the framework is going to be wire mesh sprayed matte black. So I probably will need to drill a hole here at some point. 2 points for the chains, 1 mounting point with 2 chains coming down to mount the framework. That is the plan, and that's going to get us coating of dark beeswax as well. Just tone, probably a few coats of the dark beeswax just to tone it down a bit, get in the grooves, make it look a bit older than it actually is. So what I'm going to do for the moment, get that out of the way. Prop it up over there. So what I need to do at the moment, put that like that. See bugger all at the moment, you're probably pointing in the sky. That like that, that like that. That's one side of the framework. Now I'm actually sitting on them in my pocket. They're not going to be joined by these, but they're going to be used. Well, basically we're going to have that. And just for aesthetics I may just going to have to go this way on the corners, just to lift it up a bit, give it a bit of something. Got some screws now on the back, on the inside where you can't really see. Got some tiny screws. You can see them in there. And got some of these that I showed you last time. Flatten some out, probably not enough, but we'll see. Only stick them in the vise, and you know, relatively flat. So maybe on the inside. So well, I'm going to crack on, get to the next phase, and see how we get on. So I'll see you in a bit. two frames made, as you can see. Yes, they are straight, it's just the lens on this GoPro makes it look like they're warped. But anyway, so just gotta join them together, and finally the frame almost complete. So let's get that done. So as you can see, we've got this mesh, a bit hard to see. Marked it here, just about, you can see it. I'm going to cut that across, and then I'm going to do the 4 sides. Don't think I'm doing the top, but I will need to put some kind of batten across here so I can hang the lights from. I may either go 3, which I probably will. I don't think I'll go 1 because it'll bow too much across there. I think I'll go 3 if I have enough timber, which I think I have. So there's going to be 3 lights in this with 125mm LED filament globes inside. So once I get this cut for the 4 sides, I am then going to spray this satin black or matte black, whatever you want to call it, and give it a nice feature. So we'll get that done and get it sprayed. Next stage is to put support bar across so I can put the lamp holders in, which is going to be 3 of. So we need to cut here and then flatten some brackets and screw them on, which will be on the top so they can't be seen from the bottom. So let's get this cut, sanded and fitted. Okay, I didn't show it, but cut, sanded, bracketed and screwed both ends. So that is the frame construction complete. So all we need to do now is beeswax it, and I did bring it in. I put it down in a safe place, didn't bring it in. Good boy. So yeah, this is what we're going to cover it with, which is a walnut coloured beeswax. Stains, cleans and polishes. So that's what we're going to be using on this and this part. So what we'll do next is, this is the pendant and the 3 black holders. Don't know whether I need to cut these cables or not, we'll see when I hang it, because there is, as you can see, brackets which I can probably mount on here as well, which I probably will do actually. Anything to save me cutting cable works the best for me, which I'm probably going to have to dismantle anyway, because I need to get the 3 holders positioned So we'll divide by 3 or 4, that gives me my marking points. So let's get that marked out and worked out, and I'll get back to you. Okay, we have our 3 logs, 915mm long, divided by 4 gives us 228.75, so 229mm. Bit of a oopsie, measured it once, remeasured. So we have our 3 markings. I was looking at the cable holders or lamp holders, and if it's going to go that high, I think its bulb's going to be poking out the bottom a bit. I don't want, so I'm going to make the hole big enough that I can force it into there and then stick a cable tie on top to hold it in place. It'll do the trick. You'll not see it when it's on the ceiling. So 3 holes to be drilled. Okay, just using a kitchen paper towel, beeswax. Ooh, bit too much. Apply. Probably going to get several coats to get the desired colour. Cloth rather than it. Paper towel because it's ripping apart. We have the cloth, so we'll get rubbing in. Probably should take these copper straps off, but I want them to get a bit of age or not so shiny looking, so that's the reason I'm not taking them off. That's the first coat of stain. It might get a second coat. See how this dries. As you can see, looking not too bad. Looks lighter on the camera than it does in real life. So like that, fairly tight enough. That one's quite light, but I think it's just the way the grain is on the wood. That's why it's going to get a second coat to give it a bit more even look. So, spray painted the cut, spray painted the mesh panels that's going to go on it. Took a lot of paint to get that, 10.5. Because it's so fine, you lose a lot of paint. So these are going to get stapled onto the side, so that's my next job. And then we'll fit the holders, and then we're on to this. Right, that's the wire mesh fitted. As you can see, I don't know if you can make it out. Done on 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. Not doing the top or the bottom. Bottom for access for the lamps. It's just for the sides. So it's coming together. Just now I have to fit the lamp holders, and I'll move on to this because we're going to be using black chain to support this, to be supporting the frame onto this board here. That's just cheap black hanging basket chain. That's what we're going to use. Right, let's get on to the next stage of this. So we have the cables pulled out of the base, so we can free up the lamp holders to fit neatly into the holes I drilled. Pulled the cable up through. I've stuck another angle bracket and cable tied the cable to that just to stop it moving. It won't, because it is a push fit. There is a bit of play. And we got a visitor, Mr. Blackie, our stray cat. He's probably looking for food, but anyway. Where was it? Yes. So this is now complete. Scratch. I'm going to put these back on. Just cable tidies that will go on here, just to tidy it up a bit somehow. 2 of them, another 3, we'll see. So this is practically finished except for the cable mounts, chain mounts, but we can now focus our attention onto here. So let me tidy up and we'll get back. This is where I'm at the moment. I dug out the back of the board, shit everywhere, to allow room for the ceiling. It may have to be wider. One on the ceiling, we'll see. So that's allow the cables to join on the ceiling, and then the cables that come in for the lamp holders will join on here. So just plan on running 2 wires up to the back of this and connect to the lighting circuit, and then this will be on this side with its bracket. It's held on with 2 screws, one each side, as you can see there, on each side, and that'll be my 3 cables. Right, so I just need to measure on the ceiling where the joists are to drill my 2 holes for mounting, or possibly 4 holes for mounting, and then mounting of the chains wherever they're going to be, probably here and here, and then go out at an angle. So we're getting there slowly but surely. Well, as you can see, this is the finished light. I used the cable holders for holding the chain and 3 bulbs inside. Looks pretty good, nice design on the ceiling from the mesh, but that's the light now finished. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Thanks.